Homies and homettes. I'm never saying that again. Welcome. What? You're a sitcom dad. You're a sitcom dad. Like, you're the worst human possible. Welcome to Food Holes with Dan and Jay. I'm Jason. You motherfucker. That's a quick way to get Hangouts to show you is to do a stupid sound effect. It's really like, can you imagine if you did a rim, I almost said something else, a rim shot in real life, but then people didn't instinctively ignore you. They had to look at you like you're on a Segway that immediately pulls up in front of everybody when you do it. But you go away. Yeah, that's amazing. With me, I'm Jason Klom. My co-host is the wonderful
Dan Money Go Miller.
This is Food Holes with Dan and Jay. What we do is we force each other to try different types of food, usually snacks. Based on, I'm still looking, Dan, for that old video where I made you eat Mexican candy. I'm gonna find that, and we'll make that its own episode. And it could also be an episode of Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour somehow. We by the way, if you guys haven't heard it, go to the Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour podcast. Dan and I talk about our sketches going back to 1993 to present. We're not as old as that makes us sound. We were 13 when we were doing this, 13 and 14. So this week, let me pull this up because I think I couldn't get much information about this. I do know that it is Germany.
Okay. There's not a lot of history in Germany.
No, Germany is not well known for its history or its effect on history, but let me tell you a little bit about this small Alpine country that is sort of partially in the Alpines. Germany. I used to live there. Other people used to live there. People go there for vacation. They sometimes come back from vacation. There's a period of time when you probably wouldn't as easily come back from vacation if you were in Germany.
Don't take the train in certain periods of time.
No, that's exactly right. Yeah, watch out for that kind of thing. But what they are well known for is their country's greatest export and national food, which is, Dan?
Hitchler candy. It's a Softi Hitchler. Bonbon Tundras. Mit Fruchtsaft. Soft fruit. Kinderkabonbon. Uh-oh, did I lose Jason? Jason, are you there? Jason, can you hear me? Maybe if I ring the bell, he'll come back. I do believe in Jason's. I do believe in Jason's. I do. So, folks, it looks like LA finally fell into the ocean. And we have lost Jason. Godspeed. May flights of angels sing ye to thy rest. I don't know if he knows he's gone.
We were where we left off, but
I was reading German words. I just read Kinderkabonbon.
So
Hitchler candy.
This is going to be interesting because we have no expectation because there's just
I expect they'll be fruit flavored.
That is guess number one, since there are dancing fruits.
Yeah. So let's see. Well, let's extrapolate then, shall we? So we got a green candy here.
Yes.
There's a lemon on here, so maybe this is. But it's also red. I'm gonna go and say the green one is supposed to be lime. The blue one is supposed to be raspberry.
Probably, yeah.
The yellow one, it's only because there's a lemon on the thing. I'm gonna say it's lemon and not banana.
All right, Orange You Glad? It's lemon and not banana.
And then I'm gonna say this one's strawberry because there's a strawberry on there.
Okay.
And I don't have an orange one.
All right, Dan. So which?
Let's start with the strawberry.
All right. Dan says this is gonna be strawberry.
How do I open it? Hold on.
They peel kind of right open.
They do. That's
what the bleeding fuck.
What?
Right. The color does not match the outside.
There's absolutely no smell to me.
It smells to me, but it only smells like sugary, tarty something.
Yeah, like it doesn't. I'm saying like it doesn't smell like strawberries.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. Oh, well, that's German candy, all right.
It takes a second.
It does.
Get a bigger bite. I only took a little bite.
I'm going to say strawberry. I kind of like it, but
it tastes like how I would expect a strawberry to probably taste.
Except there's this sour to it in the background.
Yeah. That's like a very weird. Yeah. It tastes like you got a bowl full of Fruity Pebbles, mostly red, but there's a couple of those yellows in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty much a 5 on my expectation of taste. 1 on grossness.
I'm going to say 3 on expectation of taste. And the only reason I'm going to say 2 on grossness is because I've tasted things like this before, and there's just this weird thing about that. Like, I think it's a ton of citric acid is what they used for that, that bitterness. That bitterness tweaks me, especially if it's unexpected. So that's part of the expectation made me grossed out a little bit.
Next is yellow, which I am predicting will be lemon. In case you didn't know, we're actually in disparate locations. It's not like we're both like he's in the next room.
Yeah, some assholes who can't figure out he's at camera. I'm in Burbank, California. Dan's in Boise, Idaho.
So again, the same color. They're like, let's not waste time on food coloring. Okay, so I think this is lemon. Again,
I can't tell from smelling it.
Not much. Okay, ready?
Am I wrong? It tastes almost exactly the same.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have. There's a tang that's missing. I feel like your previous statement, where the other one was almost like a strawberry lemon. I think we're tasting the background flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. I kind of want to move on to the green one now because I want to see if that's also a flavor in this.
Same color right here.
Mm-hmm.
Same no smell.
So fucking weird. What the? I have no idea what flavor that is.
It tastes citrusy.
Yep. It's still there. Maybe it's supposed to be apple? Maybe I'm imagining that because of the color of the wrapper, though. Like, psychologically. God damn it, I have no idea.
Lemon and citrus, which could still lean it in the direction of the lime. But it's like they were really lazy about it, and they're like, this lemon and lime taste the same.
It's possible. It's possible.
It's like whatever they're using for their main base for this flavor, that's really all you're tasting.
I'm going to say expectation is 2. And then, you know, it's not really gross. It's at this point, I'm used to it, so it's a 1.
Yeah, it all tastes the same. But it's like, I was expecting something different. I was hoping like watermelon. That would have been interesting. All right, let's see what the blue is supposed to be.
All right, let's do this. Same fucking color. Same no smell. At this point, I don't smell it at all because I've had enough of this.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like you're smelling like a piece of plastic.
Oh, God. I just wonder if we've been imagining flavors. I really wonder if they're all the same.
It's like pretty much all. Yeah, it must be all the same.
My brain was trying to tell me, yeah, that's raspberry-ish. I don't think it is. I think that's a fucking Pavlov thing happening.
It's gotta be. Yeah, it's just the same.
That's
if you
so
put,
weird.
you know what? We'll have to. Well, you need to get more of these,
Mm-hmm.
and then what we're gonna do? We'll mix. We'll open them up. They all look the same. Mix them up, and we'll go through.
Blind taste test. Good point. All right, we'll have to do that. These are all I bought, but next time, 100% this is happening.
I bet you they're all
We will revisit Hitchler. And you know what they always say, Dan? If you got to make sure you understand your Hitchler or you will be doomed to repeat it. So, but we are doomed to repeat it because we've already committed to repeating Hitchler.
Damn it.
What I would say is expectation for that last one is probably a 4 because at that point I expected they were going to taste
I was expecting that too. Absolutely.
Grossness,
There's a little
whatever.
bit of hope that it would be different.
Grossness a 1. At this point, I don't care. I just don't care. I lost. You know what? You did your job, Hitchler. You did it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 4 of Food Holes with Dan and Jay. Go to danandjay.com to listen to our podcast. Go to stolendress.com, which is the production company, my production company, our production company, also podcast network. We've got 6 shows, 7. You include this one, which you should.
Yeah. You should. God damn it.
Dan's got a show on here called Why Did I Buy This with his wife, Ari. Dan and I have the Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour podcast. We've got Pratfalls of Parenting. We've got Buddies in Space. We've got Comedy on Vinyl, which is my first podcast, kind of our not stagecoach. What's the word?
Flagship?
Yeah, there we go. Our stagecoach. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you are what you suck.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Dan's got nothing to add. All right.